How's it going, guys? And welcome to my room. This is Kuro, and today we're going to be talking about one thing that I've been actually keeping an eye on, and that is the Pokemon Unite game. I know it's been a minute now, but we heard about this a while ago, and I was very skeptical whenever I heard about this. First of all, I never really been a fan of the League of Legends games type MOBA style games, and I know there's been a ton over time. I mean, the last 10 years maybe. There's been a lot of different clones and combinations and everything, and while I have played a bunch because I'm not a fan of them, one of my friends is a really big fan of them, so for some time I've been actually playing quite a bit of them. So although I've never been a fan, I have played a couple of them. So yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So right off the bat, one of the biggest things is this game really aims to take the property of the Pokemon series and kind of just do their own thing with it. It's a little bit different from what you will expect in a lot of different aspects, especially because while it does retain all of the League of Legends aspects, a lot of the MOBA aspects, it really does try to take it to the ground that this is a Pokemon MOBA game. From the looks of it to the customization style, it really just wants to make you feel that you're in the Pokemon universe doing this arena type of things or something like that. It's really interesting how they're actually able to come off with, because it doesn't feel forced, it doesn't feel weird, it really just feels like it fits naturally. That's not something you can easily achieve. Any one that has played any MOBA games knows that although there is a ton of games, a lot of them are instantly feeling like a ripoff of League of Legends, instantly feels like they are really just there for the cash grab. And although this is definitely a cash grab from Nintendo, it is actually feeling well done. It feels like somebody really went there and really tried to make something unique and something that actually comes off as good. And it's hard again to look at it and say, well, Nintendo is really just trying to cash in, but yeah, they are, but they're also doing a good job at it. And this is again something that is just amazed me. It really amazed me, not just in the wow, they pulled it off right, but also wow, they really did a good game. And this is something that, as a Pokemon fan that has been kind of like on and off in the series, like I see some stuff and I'm like, yeah, they disappointed me the last couple games. I think the last game that I played that I like was a while ago, like 4th generation or even 5th generation, and I haven't really been in the loop. Like I played a lot of the games, but I haven't really been excited for a Pokemon game in a while, and this one it really took me off by surprise. I was absolutely not excited for it, but playing it now for a few hours, played maybe about 5 hours of it, it's fantastic. It really it feels like a mobile game, and I'll say that right off the bat. Let's not pretend this is definitely on that gacha style. You know, they want you to spend money on this. They definitely want you to go and customize your Pokemons, buy new Pokemons, customize your character. There's all this different stuff that you can do in here, and it does feel a little pay to win in some aspects. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't, because the fact that you can spend money to buy these crystals and buy the other Pokemons that are unlocked or anything like that, it does feel a little pay to win. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's not, but at the same time, it does like you start and the game is just giving you all this crystals and all these coins and all different stuff to kind of giving you something, to giving you an edge in the game and everything. So while it does offer you a lot of purchase customizations, the game is also really generous as far as like giving you stuff and everything. Like within 5 hours you're now able to like buy some Pokemons and everything. So it is not off too bad. Like you can still get it doesn't feel impossible to actually be able to buy these Pokemons with gameplay and everything. So that's something that I will give them. It's a good aspect. It doesn't hurt me or any kind of way, and it does feel like they're actually trying to make you play the game, you know, which is really what it's intended to. So what does this actually feel like? What does it actually play? It's very much a dumbed down version of a League of Legends MOBA game. It doesn't have as many skills as some other games. I mean, I'm sure you've seen League, even if you haven't, or if you're not really a fan of like MOBA games, but there's like a bunch of keys and there's a bunch of skills and everything like that. This game really just brings it down to basically 3. You have your regular attack, which is not one of the 3 skills. and then you have a two skills that you have a cooldown for, and you have an extra one, which is like the strongest one. And from there on, you can just have different combinations of it. As you level up, your character also evolves, just like in any other Pokemon game. And as you're evolving and leveling up, your character, it unlocks new attacks. You can select, for example, Charmander or Charmeleon. You start with Charmander and then evolves into Charmeleon, and you get like, instead of you can choose between like Flamethrower or Fire Punch, and you get like that new attack and everything, which is, again, it makes you feel like you're customizing your character. And every single time that you play, you can always mess around with your skills. You don't always get the same skills, and you really kind of get to know the different Pokemons. Every Pokemon has their own unique attacks and skills and combinations you can choose, and the more enemies that you fight, the more skills you can get. Obviously, the point of this is really an arena style, so you're gonna try to collect as much points as possible so you can win. Higher player with the more points that you have scored and everything is the winner. And there's a lot of strategy to these games. One of the things that I never liked about these games is the fact that you're depending on your teamwork. You know, your team is important, and sometimes you get some pretty bad teammates. But this is the same thing with any other online game, which is why I don't kind of like take too many points out of it, because to me it's like, yeah, it's like any of the other MOBA games out there. Like, any of them is gonna give you some pretty shitty teammates, so it's just part of the gameplay, really. But overall, I just want to say I'm impressed so far. I'm not gonna say like, oh wow, this is the best game of the year or anything like that, because it's definitely not, but it's definitely something worth checking out if you're a Pokemon fan, or if you're interested in this MOBA game style and everything. Something different, something cool to check out. But anyway, that's pretty much it for today, just talking about this interesting MOBA game for Pokemon Unite. I'm interested in it. I'm still gonna check it out a little bit more, maybe give you my final thoughts at some point, but yeah, this definitely surprised me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.